Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review the new romantic comedy, It's Love, Bro. And this is from writer-director George Massimillo, and this film focuses on Bob, played by Matt Ventry, and Jeri, played by Laura Gilchrist. And these two start working together. And Bob is fresh off of being dumped by his long-term girlfriend. Jeri is recently engaged to this big, buff, mean, kind of dickish MMA fighter, and they hit it off. And this film is about their budding friendship, and then potentially more than friendship, and all the complications that go into it, especially when, Jeri's engaged, and Bob is, still dealing with a lot in terms of his own breakup. And this film certainly hits on what you would expect to see in a lot of rom-coms. And it doesn't really offer up a whole lot of new story threads or ideas, but what I feel like really works about this is, honestly, Ventry and Gilchrist bring some good chemistry together. They're some rock-solid characters that we could get behind. We see their interactions at work. Those scenes at work, we get to see them developing this chemistry together. And this film certainly has plenty of supporting players along the way that add a variety of quality to the proceedings. You have some of the subplot points with, Bob and his parents, which I think they're a lot of fun, and honestly, very much Italian people. And as an Italian-American from New Jersey, I felt that. And it felt very authentic. You have Bob's friend at work who keeps showing him dick pics of himself and trying to get him feedback. And you have all these weird little quirky storylines. Some of them feel a little too tacked on, but others bring some decent amount of humor to the film and some fun characters along the way. This is definitely not going to be one of those kinds of films that, one, is going to subvert expectations, really surprise you about the romantic comedy subgenre. It's just not going to do that. It hits on a lot of the tropes that you expect, but it does it in a fun way, and honestly, I think Massimillo shows what you can do with a low budget, because this definitely was not made with a ton of money, and, from, aesthetically, you can tell, but I think these actors bring enough to the table that makes it feel like it's not just some really cheap rom-com getting thrown out there. It has a good dynamic at the center of it, and for you to really care about a romance, got to care about the relationship, right? And I think that works in this film. And like I said, there's certainly some elements that feel tacked on, don't really necessarily feel necessary to the proceedings, and the film probably could have done without them. And some of the characters are definitely flatter and one-dimensional than others, especially this MMA fighter. But in general, I think this is a fun time, and if you're really into rom-coms, I think this is certainly worth a watch, and will definitely check a lot of those boxes that you're looking for. But those are my thoughts on It's Love, Bro. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.